There we are. Hi, everyone. It's good to speak to you again. And I'm Nola, and it's certainly my pleasure to be the one to be chatting to you. And once again, we just are the Vision Life team who have been in business for over 40 years, and we are in partnership with NeoLife, an incredible supplier of Okay. Sorry, I just got a message. I thought I was doing something wrong. An incredible supplier of nutrition to the world. And basically our mission as a team and together with the company, we're trying to make a healthier and a happier world, just one family at a time. And that's our mission, and that's what we're doing. And I'm very excited to have you online to join me in talking about an incredible children's nutritional product called Vitaguard. Yesterday we spoke about the Vita Squares. Today we're speaking about the Vitaguard. And Vitaguard, the greatest antioxidant supplement for our children from whole organic fruit and vegetables. And it's such a benefit. The key benefits of Vitaguard they're immense for our children's nutrition. They give powerful immunity boost. They fight infection and disease. They fight free radical and pollution protection. They fight our free radicals and give pollution protection. They've got vitamin C in, together with the flavonoids. They've got vitamin E in as a whole family, all 8 members of the family, together with carotenoids. They're naturally flavored fruit and they're chewable, which is great. And there's no artificial anything. They're gluten-free. There are no artificial flavors. No preservatives, no colors, no corn syrup, and they're dairy-free. And so they're just an incredible help to our children's health long term. And we're talking about whole food diversity for our children. And when we talk about whole food, yesterday I spoke about the Vita Squares, and the Vita Squares feed cells. The Vitaguard protects cells, and our protein shakes build and repair cells. So every food group or food type has a specific job, and we're talking about the protection of our kiddies' cells here. And we talk about, I started saying Vitaguard is the greatest antioxidant supplement for children, and we may question what is antioxidant, why antioxidant supplements for children, because sometimes people just don't get it, and they haven't been exposed to this sort of talk. And I'm going to explain it here. Vitaguard provides antioxidant nutrients that protect the cells. That's why it's a guard. It's like putting a shield around your little one. Children have immature defense systems which need support. Vitaguard helps protect cells from oxidation damage spurred by children's high level of activity. They're very physical children. And, if I can explain oxidation, if you cut an apple in half, it goes brown. That's oxidative damage. You leave butter out of the fridge in summer, and it turns rancid. That's oxidation damage. I live near the sea. I know all about oxidation damage. Everything rusts. And that is all oxidation damage. I always say, our cells rust. So oxidation protection is almost like an anti-aging help to our cells. Not all oxidation is bad, because it's necessary to provide us with some energy, but it can be very, very, very destructive if not taken in hand. Children are often exposed to a lot of free radicals. And you might be saying, well, what are free radicals? They are byproducts of oxidation. And they can also be created by physical activity, smog, medications that kids get put on, chemicals in food, and in cleaning products. We've got to use non-toxic cleaning products. And even our water, we've got to, I'm just going to mute somebody here. There we are, let's mute them. And even our water supplies, we have got to not let our kids drink it. It's as simple as that. Many of these things kids are exposed to daily, and we highly suggest that homes use our non-toxic cleaning products, especially when there are these lovely new little bodies running around, and that we want to try and do what we can to protect them. There are things that we can't address, like smog, etc., but with the antioxidant protection, we're addressing them. And free radicals basically undermine the foundation of health in the body, and accumulated free radicals over time could negatively impact health because they cripple the cell's abilities to perform their vital functions. And so it's vital that we look at feeding our children fresh fruit and vegetables as much as possible. There's some kids who don't eat any, but fresh fruit and vegetables are not the only answer, but it's a start. But the Vitaguard actually help us as parents fill nutrition gaps or plug nutritional gaps that our children might have. These nutritional gaps in their diet seem to be the rule rather than the exception in the diets of children. That is, you just look at the kids' foods that are advertised, that mothers think are the real thing. It is scary. A majority of the children are not eating 5 to 9 servings of daily fruits and vegetables that the health authorities recommend for optimum well-being. I'm adding organic, of course, free from pesticides and herbicides and insecticides, etc., etc. So we have a big job to do, and it's quite scary unless you have a product that you can just help plug those dietary gaps. So let's have a look at this amazing product, Vitaguard. I reckon that Vitaguard is one of the greatest gifts that we can give our children for their health. And their lifelong health is impacted with what happens in their early developmental stages. Cell damage may accumulate and manifest as disease later on in life. And when we see the diseases that so many adults have, like your heart disease, like strokes, cancer, diabetes, just to name a few, let's take responsibility to the best of our ability, moms and dads. It's up to us, and it's a big task. Fortunately, we have the most incredible scientists putting this all together for us, and I call it amazing. It's an amazing product because it has the most complete antioxidant protection available to defend our children's cells, and that's our job at this stage. That's what we're really focusing on here. And I'm going to talk about what it has in it. It's very simple, but it's very, very powerful. It contains 2 of the most powerful antioxidants available, one being flavonoid complex and vitamin C to protect the watery portions of the cells and protecting them from free radical damage. Then we look at the flavonoids coming from the purples and the deep reds and like cranberries. Green tea, I know is not purple and red, but that's part of it. Mixed berries, lemons and oranges, especially the skin, the oils in the skin and the pith of the lemons and oranges. So there's incredible flavonoid protection in those foods. That's what is used for our Vitaguard. And the longer children are taking supplements that protect them, the more protection they will have as they grow older. The second incredible antioxidant is the carotenoid complex, and the entire family of vitamin E that I spoke about yesterday. It's 8 tocopherols and tocotrienols make up a whole vitamin E, not just one thing. It's 8. So all our E in every product has the whole family. So your carotenoids and your vitamin E are your lipid soluble, your fat soluble. So it protects the fat areas like the cell membranes, where the flavonoid and C are water soluble, and they protect the watery areas in your nutrition, in your body. And so let's have a look at the carotenoids. They balance our immune system to fight viruses and bacterial infection. Carotenoids are powerful antioxidants, and antioxidants destroy free radicals, which we've discussed earlier, and the disaster with those. And so Vitaguard will strengthen children's defenses and will help them meet the challenges of childhood. And that to me is so exciting. Just to add a little bit to those two products, we have a complete carotenoid tablet, and that has been tested by the United States Department of Agriculture, and that boosts immunity by 37% in just 20 days. And it also stops oxidative damage by 40%. So it helps blood fats not oxidize and create heart problems and that. So that wonderful product that we take has been put into the Vitaguard, obviously in smaller amounts, but that is the sort of protection that product has. And it's just amazing that our children have the right amount in a chewable sweetie, and it's just plugging those dietary gaps. Whereas the flavonoid does all sorts of things. I mean, cancer protection and that. But the flavonoid component in our tablet of flavonoids has shown to stop the spread of cancer by 90%. Now, a fraction of that is in our Vitaguard. So, you know, it's just amazing that these little bodies, we're trying to get them to eat well, but we are now just plugging those gaps just in case they don't. And then also, if we look at two key minerals, zinc and selenium, they play a role in the defense system of our kids, and they help with appetite and with growth. And so the scientists have thought of everything, putting this as a whole food antioxidant protection. And so I want to also just speak about another product called Liquivite. Liquivite is a liquid, and it's for babies, toddlers, and kids that can't swallow, can't chew, or whatever. I call it the toothless ones, the end of the scale. And so Liquivite is an amazing product. And now that you've heard about Vita Squares that we spoke of yesterday and the Vitaguard we spoke of today, if you can imagine the Liquivite being the combination of both without the minerals. And you've got choline and inositol that we spoke about yesterday for the brain functions. And there's an amino acid, L-carnitine, which supports the energy production and fat utilization. You've got all the vitamin Bs in the Liquivite. You've got the flavonoids and C. You've got the carotenoids and E. And then you also have our incredible threonine, lipids and sterols to get the cell membrane functioning as a cell membrane should function, because those specific lipids and sterols are not found in our diet anymore, and it's a big gap. So you've got the feeding and the protecting all in one Liquivite. And so that is for people who can't chew, the little ones. You could 2 teaspoons a day or 1 teaspoon a day if they're under 2. And it's just an amazing product. If somebody is recuperating in hospital and can't eat but can drink, you can put the Liquivite in their water just to boost their food, plug the gaps, you know, and so the body has the ability to heal. And so those are the 3 products that are specific for kids. There are many more that we will be talking about, and we will bring the children's application into them. We've got to seriously look at gut health in our children, and we have an incredible acidophilus that can do that. We've got to look at their protein intake, which we have the most perfect protein in that. But basically, all I can do is encourage you as parents, aunties, grandparents, whatever, to optimize your children's immunity naturally. Plug dietary gaps, protect them, and build their long-term health. That's what I want to encourage you all to do today. And really, let's help these little ones of ours grow to be the most incredibly healthy, high immunity adults that can live a long and healthy life. Thank you for joining us, and God bless you all. Goodbye.